everyone, bonjour tout le monde and أهلا وسهلا بالجميع. I have received many inquiries asking me when I will be sharing another video. While I am not particularly a winter person at all, I'm not. And today's sunny weather has inspired me to showcase one of my favorite checkmate with two bishops. So let's go. Okay. So with two bishops, you want to have in mind that they really like to be together. So we're gonna play, and I enjoy saying or using the pattern of shoelaces because you're going to be like 1-1. Okay, let's have a look. So after bishop to d3, of course the king is going to get closer. Maybe not, but okay. So by doing the two bishops together, you will be kind of building that nice wall where the king cannot get out. Okay, so the king getting closer, you really don't want to put the bishop here because if you do so, the king will be coming and you will have to move your bishop. So I always say when your two bishops are doing a very good job, bring the king closer. So here we're going to put the king on f2, king on e3. These two bishops still doing a very good job. We bring the king. Why we are going to bring the king? Because you cannot checkmate without king. Okay, so you will need the help of the king to checkmate. Okay, so king here, and then we start doing the shoelaces. Okay, so bishop here, so you can see now I'm guarding or like controlling all of these squares. Of course the king is getting closer again, and here you don't have to move the bishop, you just have to move your king closer to protect the bishop. The king goes up and then bishop to e4, and look at this. Okay, again, so we're basically going to make that less squares for the king, and then once we have him in the less strength, we're gonna shift him to one of the corners and we will see that. Okay, so king doesn't want to move further, then you bring your king closer again, then bishop here, king here, king closer, king here, bishop e5. If the king of course go backward immediately, you will do bishop to d6, and you can see how small a space does the king has now. Okay, king here, you bring your king closer, king here, you bring your bishop closer, and once the king is in kind of trapped in two squares, you have to remember that we really don't want to let only one square or one room, what I say, is to the king, because that will kind of take us to a stalemate. In every checkmate I have showed you, we always leave two squares for the king. Okay, king here, we do king f6, so the king closer, and king here, we're going to try to shift this king. Since our king is here, we want to try to shift him to h8. To do so, we're going to do just a waiting move anywhere, basically in this diagonal. And once the king goes to e8, you bring your bishop to c7. This way, you are going to say to the king, you're not allowed to be in this d8 square. So he has to shift to king f8. And then again, you don't want him to go on this square, so you will put your bishop on d7. And after king to g8, you will do king g6. Why? Since the king wants to go out and reach again another corner, you want to stop that by doing king to g6. Now if he goes to king f8, that will be easy because bishop to d6 check, king to g8, bishop to e6 check, and king to h8, and we end up with a checkmate, nice checkmate on e5. If that's not the case, and after king g8, king g6, he goes back to h8, that is fine. All you have to keep in mind, please do not play bishop to e6 because that will leave no room for the king and we will have our stalemate. Okay, all you have to do, just bring the bishop on d6, so you know that he is left with two rooms, and king to g6, you check him on bishop to e6, king h8, and bishop to e5, checkmate. I hope I really helped you today, and I hope to see you soon. Bye!